What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. This time, honey, I am back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra. I want to, get some comments from the people to see what they think about the show. So one person says, I'm not team anybody, but the way some of y'all are coming at Kimmi for speaking on males changing her last name is somewhat weird. She could truly feel like she wanted her and her son to have the same last name. It's not nasty. She isn't trying to put Melody down. That's her opinion. Why is it such a big deal? And honey, Kimmi, we see her in the next episode asking Melody, honey, why she wasn't invited, but it's because y'all are not Melody's real friends. I could have told you that. But anyways, one person says she was giving her unsolicited opinion after she called the name change ceremony corny. She was definitely being shady and judgmental, so she deserves all the smoke. And then another person says, because Kimmi is most certainly trying to put Melody down. It was an ignorant conversation to have when you're talking about, I don't want it to be a stereotypical where your kids don't have the same last name as you. That's the case with hundreds of thousands of black children, and Kimmi knows that, so why try to single male out, especially when she was a holt and birthed her children in wedlock? Again, something Kimmi already knows. The person goes on to say, whenever somebody is trying to talk to you about an event that they were not even invited to, clearly there is some form of shade involved. That's common sense, because why are you talking to me about something that I did not invite you to? Clearly, I didn't want you there, so why do we need to have this type of conversation about the name change and the ceremony? Kimmi gotta go and focus on that dry box her husband keeps begging for. Ooh, child, why y'all read Kimmi like that? Damn. Another person says, Kimmi just needs to be quiet. What she said to Mel was not Mel's situation. Mel is divorced. She wanted her last name back. What's more important and impressive is that all Mel's kids have the same last name. Some people's kids have different last names than each other, which speaks volumes. You not understanding that is weird to me. Another person says she deserves every bit of smoke coming her way. She attempted to chastise Mel while offering her unsolicited opinion. She is the very stereotype she was preaching against. It was a way to dig at Mel and try and force her to conform to their simple ass standards. All she has to do was mind her business. She gonna learn to leave Mel alone. Another person says Kimmi needs a storyline. She is fading in the background. We are tired of hearing about her sex life. Come on now, she is shady and messy. Side chick and a narcissist that controls Tisha and does the dirty work. Melody will enlighten her with wisdom that although she is older, you can learn from those who have experienced the distrust and pain of a man. Another person says, in my opinion, I don't think that Kimmi was coming from a place of negativity. She was saying what she did and how it made her feel in reference to her own child. I think Mel and some people received it the wrong way because, to be honest, once we are no longer with our kid's father, we become the kid's mothers to certain men or the baby mother. Ex-wife or ex-girlfriend will not be spoken because men don't think like that. Another person says Kimmi has been low-key coming at Mel since season 1, shading her and calling her bougie because she likes to attend galas and network, calling her the post queen in a negative way, saying that she posts on social media too much and showed no empathy or support for what Martell put her through, and called Martell a good guy and took sides with the side chick. So when she called Mel's name change ceremony corny. This was just a build-up that has caused people to really see how she comes at Mel for no reason. She had the nerve to go a step further and insinuate that Mel was perpetuating the baby mama stereotype in the black community by changing her last name when Kimmi is the actual baby mama herself. Mel has always been kind to Kimmi by checking up on her during her cancer journey, throwing her a cancer-free party, sending business referrals her way, and Kimmi only gives Mel her behind to kiss in return. She even orchestrated the mentally ill Scott brother to come on the show to attack Mel and her mother, so Kimmi earned every bit of dragging she gets. It's way overdue. Ooh, child, they done had it up to here, honey, with Miss Kimmi. Another person says Kimmi is really looking for a storyline and looking to be relevant because the storyline about her sex life is not picking up any steam. And then again, she believes Martell is a nice guy. Bye, Kimmi. Another person says to that, I am in agreement with that statement. Another messy mess. And the Scots on top of it, they don't bring nothing positive, including Hotel, who brings a lesson on how to cheat on your wife and avoid paying child support. Make it make sense. Child, that was funny. Not avoid paying the child support, honey. Another person says Kimmi is a hypocrite. She went off on Wanda for showing up uninvited at her son's graduation celebration at a public park, but sided with Tisha when she just showed up at Melody's private event uninvited. Every time Maurice mentions his ex-wife's name, she either gets upset, she cries, or seems extremely worried that the ex might be living in Huntsville. When Martell said Kimmi was a side chick too, she wanted Martell to turn off his mic and stop saying that, especially in front of the new people, the Whitlows. Kimmy's feelings was hurt and embarrassed being filmed, being called a side chick, but she didn't turn her mic off or cared about hurting and embarrassing Melody when she made sure she said Martell's side chick's name. Why didn't Kimmi care about how Mel would feel about her speaking with her husband at that time on camera about his mistress's feelings? That was insane. And that's why Kimmi is a hypocrite as well as a slithering snake. Not a snake. Child, it took me forever to find this clip. Okay, listen. But I want to really hear what Kimmi was saying because I didn't know she made such a big deal, honey, about Melody changing her name. I knew it had to be bad, honey, because the people is mad. Okay, the people is dragging Miss Kimmi. But I feel like what she said is foolishness. But let's check it out.
I moved my last name to my middle name. Okay. A lot of it was just in my head for having children. I never really wanted to be that stereotype where your kids go to school and they're like, "What's your last name?" And they're like, "Grant." What's your mama last name? Scott. As African Americans, I think a lot of times we're thrown.
Bitch, when did this become a black issue, Star Jones? Okay, when did this become a black issue, Kimmi?
Into a stereotypical cycle of, I'm going to assume that your kids don't have your mama's last name. And I think it's tragic. That just mattered. Like, you mean being baby mamas and not having the last name, having not been married? You and Jalen technically don't have the same last name anymore.
Because you are a Scott. You are a not. Because you are not who you say you are, Kimmi. You're a part of the Scott clan, too. I felt like that was very stupid. My daughter has a different last name than I do. Yes, I was trying to make sure I got some child support checks, child. Okay, and she likes her last name better than my last name. She feel like, it's a better ring to it. And that's fine, Okay, growing up, I didn't have my father's last name. I had my mom's. Okay, that's what she wanted to do. To each his own. I know that I am that mama's, not that mama's. I am that baby's mama, okay? I am her mother. I know who I am and ain't no damn last name. Go change that, okay? So, I mean, To me, it's a weak argument. I feel like Kimmi is reaching with the whole, well, in the black community, some people, they don't have their, the same last name as their kids, and now they're just seen as a baby mama. No, I am not a baby mama. I am a child's mother. I always hated all that baby mama, baby daddy type of talk. I don't give a damn if I got married or not. I am the child's mother. Don't refer to me as your baby mama. So all of it is, I don't know. It to me, what it gives is Kimmi is way too concerned with how people see her. And I would have thought more of Kimmi. So anyways, honey, y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new. And I will check you guys out in the next video.